Welcome back. You tune into Markets Noon with me, Ankita Saxena, and with me is Snehi Shah. And we are taking the role that's happening in the market and the stocks that are in focus. And one of the stocks that are in focus today is PG Electroplast. Now, remember, for PG Electroplast, there was an article that was published on HDFC Sky platform on December 5th, where they raised some concerns about the financial health of the company. Now, PG Electroplast has clarified that the article contains inaccurate and unsubstantiated statements and does not reflect the company's true financial position. We also have now joining us Pramod Gupta, who's the Chief Financial Officer, PG Electroplast, to weigh in on the matter. Hi, good afternoon. Thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us. So tell us, what is your take on the report by HDFC Sky, and if you could help us understand what were the exact issues with that report and what was it really flagging off?
So if you look at the report, it talked about our leverage ratios. It talked about things like that we may require further infusion of capital, or there could be restructuring of debt. So these things are actually totally factually incorrect. The reason is this: our leverage ratios are very minimal because we are actually a net cash company. We have a cash which is more than our debt. Gross debt is 400 crores roughly, and our cash in the balance sheet is about 625 crores. So we have a net cash in the balance sheet. That is one. Second thing, our net worth is almost close to 3,000 crores. And on that 3,000 crores, the total long-term debt is only 175 crores, while the short-term or working capital debt stands at about 200 crores. 230 crores. So that is why I was saying that this whole report is bit confusing to us. And actually, I think there's something wrong with the analysis. The probably the analyst has read somebody else's annual report or numbers and written about us.
Okay, Mr. Gupta, also help us understand. The report flagged rising leverage and weakening cash flows, as you mentioned right now. Can you quantify your current debt position and your cash flow status?
We have a net long-term debt of only 172.5 crores, while short-term debt stands at 311 crores, while our cash in the balance sheet, cash and deposits in the balance sheet are about 630 crores. So effectively, we have a net cash position of 146.5 crores, and we have moreover paid inventory of almost close to 1,360 crores, while our receivables plus other current asset, which is largely the uh, input credit on the GST side, is equal to about the payable amounts, which is the case. So we have actually a very liquid and a solid balance sheet. And coming to the cash flows, first half, there has been a challenge on the working capital side because our inventory increased, because in AC business, a lot of order got cancelled, and we were carrying a high inventory of almost close to 1365 crores, which has actually got our cash flow impacted. But nonetheless, we are very optimistic and hopeful that second half will be much better. We'll be able to get rid of this excess inventory because already things have started moving in pretty positive manner.
Mr. Gupta, you had mentioned potential legal action. Is that under consideration at the moment?
See, we have tried to contact the HDFC Security. We tried to send a mail to them on content@hdfcsecurity.com. And we are today trying to call them and also reach them out to probably basically retract this article and put the right uh, figures and things in the public domain. And if they do not respond to that, then we will probably have to take a legal action.
Okay, and Mr. Gupta, the weak summer in 2025 has been impactful on the business. Help us understand, how confident are you that operational performance will stabilize in the next few quarters?
Already things have started improving for us and the industry, I believe. So I think we had a challenge in terms of basically the operations and production of air conditioners, which has actually started changing. Now already December, we should be actually almost normal. So we are very optimistic, and we have therefore given a guidance, if you see, for the second half, which is pretty robust. And we are standing by our guidance, which we gave in the first quarter, which is 5,700 to 5,800 crores of sales and 300 to 310 crores of net profit.
All right, Mr. Gupta, thank you so much for taking the time out and clarifying on that issue. We will let you go on that note. And with that, it's time to wind down in this edition of Markets at Noon. Snehi and I will take a leave. Thank you so much for tuning in.